These ladies proved that they're more than just a pretty face by busting their way onto the big screen.
Please, Frank. Sir. I like to sing Blue Velvet.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 female models turned actresses.
You know, I think this is one of the traits of a really good producer. Keep the talent happy.
Anything I can do?
For this list, we're looking at those women who originally began their careers as models before becoming actresses. We're excluding those actresses that were originally beauty pageant stars, however, so you won't find ladies like Halle Berry or Sharon Stone on this list.
It's not funny!
Number 10. Freida Pinto.
Look at you.
Born in Mumbai, India, Freida Pinto majored in English literature and minored in psychology and economics before joining Elite Model Management. She appeared in several advertisements selling a variety of products, including eBay, Visa, and Vodafone India. Pinto would model for several years and appeared on many magazine covers, but her big acting break came when she was cast in Slumdog Millionaire.
I knew you'd be watching.
I thought we'd meet again only in death.
The success of that film allowed her to appear in several other big-budget movies, including Rise of the Planet of the Apes and Immortals, and we're confident this beauty will keep impressing us on the big screen in the future.
I want to see the world through my own eyes. Feel with my own heart. Touch with my own flesh.
Number 9. Brooklyn Decker.
When I first came onto the scene, I had boobs and I have a body and I talk too much and I smile too much, and Sports Illustrated, that's what they love.
Best known for her numerous appearances in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues, Brooklyn Decker began her modeling career when she was around 16 years old. On top of her Sports Illustrated appearances, she's also modeled for Victoria's Secret and The Gap. Recently, Decker has tried her hand at acting, first appearing on the big screen alongside Adam Sandler in the 2011 comedy Just Go With It.
I do not date married men. My father cheated on my mom when I was young. I am not going to be the other woman.
She's also appeared in several popular television series and 2012's sci-fi film Battleship. And we can't wait to see more of her bubbly personality at the movies.
You're freaking him out, Mick.
I doubt it takes much to freak him out.
Number 8. Famke Janssen.
You don't need the gun, Commander.
That depends on your definition of safe sex.
Before she was Xenia Onatopp or Jean Grey, Famke Janssen was a fashion model with Elite Model Management, where she worked for several famous brands, including Victoria's Secret, Chanel, and Yves Saint Laurent.
I just do my best and I try to walk, and I don't try to make too much out of it because I know I cannot do it and it would look ridiculous.
She eventually retired from modeling in the early 90s, however, to pursue an acting career. After first appearing in the 1992 crime drama Fathers and Sons, Janssen got her big break as the famous femme fatale in GoldenEye.
Xenia, I can't breathe.
She would later star in both the X-Men and Taken franchises, making her hard-to-pronounce name a household one.
Putting our daughter at risk by going to Paris? You're pathetic.
Number 7. Sofia Vergara.
You're too funny. I'm gonna share that one with my next husband when we're spending all your money.
One of the most popular actresses of the last decade, Sofia Vergara initially began her career as a model after a photographer discovered her while she was walking on a beach in Colombia. She appeared in a Pepsi commercial at the age of 17, and by 20 she was working as a runway model in her native country.
I was very, lucky that I had my curves and I wasn't expected to be very skinny because, I'm Latin, so you're expected to have bigger legs, bigger butts.
Vergara made her television debut back in 1995, but it wasn't until 2009, when she began starring as Gloria Delgado Pritchett on Modern Family, that she really took North American audiences by storm with her fiery personality and accent.
I usually wear nothing when I'm in a hot tub.
And my college roommate's wife just had to get a new hip. Sucker.
Number 6. Andie MacDowell.
So why do I get chipped off? That's one I can't find, L'Oreal.
In the early 1980s, Andie MacDowell was one of the most famous models in the world. She appeared in Vogue magazine and numerous ad campaigns for Yves Saint Laurent and Armani perfume, but became extremely popular after appearing on billboards in Times Square for Calvin Klein. This led to her first ever appearance on the big screen, as she starred in the 1984 film Greystroke, The Legend of Tarzan, Lord of the Apes.
I love you, Johnny. I love you.
She went on to star in Sex, Lies, and Videotape, Groundhog Day, 4 Weddings and a Funeral, and more, and remains a busy actress even now.
The truth of it is, I loved you from the first second I met you. You're not suddenly going to go away again, are you?
No. I might drown, but otherwise, no.
Number 5. Milla Jovovich. Milla Jovovich began modeling seriously at the age of 11 after immigrating to the United States with her family from the Soviet Union. She appeared on the covers of the Italian magazine Lei and the British magazine The Face, which helped launch her career, and has since appeared on more than 100 magazine covers. She was eventually able to break into the film industry after starting to take action classes when she was 10, and has notably starred in The Fifth Element and the Resident Evil franchise, proving her worth as a kick-ass sci-fi heroine.
I'm missing you already.
Number 4. Cameron Diaz.
So are you going to the prom?
Huh? I think proms
Because
are
I thought maybe we could go together.
After signing with Elite Model Management at the age of 16, Cameron Diaz appeared in ads around the world for Calvin Klein and Levi's, and also made the front cover of 17 in July of 1990. She became a star after earning a role in The Mask, which also began her big screen career.
It's a power time. It's supposed to make you feel powerful.
Does it work?
She's since starred in dozens of films, including There's Something About Mary and Gangs of New York, where her charisma and genuine personality continued to shine through.
Don't do that again. Listen, I said don't do that. Go back to the point and leave me to my business, or I will open your throat, so help me God.
Number 3. Isabella Rossellini.
She wore blue velvet.
Unlike other entries on this list, Isabella Rossellini got a late start, as she didn't begin modeling until she was 28 years old. Rossellini worked for many famous photographers in her career and appeared in Elle and Vanity Fair, among other magazines, also becoming the exclusive spokesmodel for Lancôme, an international cosmetics brand, between 1982 and 1996. Following some small roles, she really broke into the film industry in the 1980s, appearing in the neo-noir flick Blue Velvet.
Put your hands up! On your head! Do it! Get on your knees! Do it! What are you doing? Who are you?
She was nominated for a Golden Globe in 1996 for her performance in Crime of the Century, proving that she had both the looks and the talent.
I want a confession, and he will confess.
How can he confess to a crime he did not commit?
Number 2. Rebecca Romijn.
Hold your breath, suck it all in, and go.
Rebecca Romijn began her modeling career as a 19-year-old in 1991. She appeared for Giorgio Armani and Victoria's Secret on the runway, but is perhaps best known for having appeared on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue 3 separate times. Her first major movie role was as Mystique in X-Men, a role she would reprise in 2 sequels.
About time.
I've been busy. Did you find what you were looking for?
The source of the cure is a mutant. A child at Worthington Labs. Without him, they have nothing.
She moved on to the small screen by starring in 33 episodes of the TV series Ugly Betty, helping her to make her mark in both the film and television worlds.
You got a quarter I can borrow?
Why?
I told my mother I'd call her when I fell in love.
You've got to be kidding me.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Final procedure, remember, oh wait, you got amnesia. It was my season for battle wounds, battle scars.
Soul starts stinging again. I can't stop feeling, no, I won't stop feeling. Move to your own beat, oblivious to my attention.
Number 1. Monica Bellucci.
What craziness are you talking about, woman? There is no lipstick?
She wasn't kissing your face, my love.
Like several other models on this list, Monica Bellucci began her career when she signed with Elite Model Management. She became one of the most prominent fashion models in Paris and New York City in the late 80s, and was internationally recognized as an Italian sex symbol, becoming the face of Dolce & Gabbana. Though she began acting in the early 90s, in Hollywood, Bellucci is best known for her role as Persephone in the Matrix franchise, and for appearing as Mary Magdalene in The Passion of the Christ. To increase her international appeal even further, Bellucci was chosen as the oldest Bond girl ever for 2015's Spectre, demonstrating that she hasn't lost any of her talent or her beauty, even at age 50.
If you go there, you're crossing over to a place where there is no mercy.
Do you agree with our list?
Comes a point when you're so wet you can't get any wetter.
Who's your favorite model turned actress?
They make you laugh, but they also make you think.
For more exciting top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
He's asking your permission. It's a supplicating gesture.